Welcome back, guys. So, is Lucy running for president or he's running for MP? Dude just called all presidential candidates that they are jokers and they're useless. Here's what he said. Watch.
Nawuliddemu mu biboogera nti abamu naddala mwami mo Kyagulanyi agamba nti bagenda making sure nti abaana bonna balya
emmere n'ekyokunywa.
It's laughable.
Tekisoboka.
I am saying it is laughable and nonsense.
But tekisoboka baana kulya kyamisa.
Ekisooka eggwanga lwaki terisobola kutuusa nsaasaanya na mpeereza nnungi ku bantu? Olina okumanya ekinyusi bwe kiva. Gavumenti eringa makaago buli muntu. Otambulira ku budget. Obutiko bukonye nti baleete ebijanjaalo. Emboogo ow'ekiwempe nti ate gwe owaki? Oweterira. Okitegera? Tubagamba n'ebintu ebiri basic biremye ng'owa baana magi. Simanya buugi. Nonsense. Oze ebizibu by'abaana Uganda byonna baana magi nafulya.
So ebimwe Kyagulanyi bya promising nga tebijja kusoboka.
Tebisoboka, unpractical, and I call it nonsense.
So he becomes a joker.
A complete joker. Era bonna abeesimbyewo. Ne mwami Museveni kati kambabuulire.
So Kyagulanyi is a joker in the race.
Bonna they are jokers and time wasters.
So, if you say that bonna they are jokers and time wasters, it practically means you are also a joker, because if you're running for MP, all of these things are only directed through the parliament. That means you are also a joker running for that seat. You understand? Now, talking about feeding kids, I think if you have a home and you have a few people that you're feeding, you should know that eating or feeding people is one of the easiest things to do. That's if you have a very good income generating activity, or that's if you have a very good job that pays well. Feeding people is so easy, like it's just like it's the cheapest thing a person would ever do. Now, a country feeding school-going children, I studied in a government school. That's Bat Valley, like very many years ago. I studied in a government school. And we used to eat really well. Well, most of the times. But there are times we had like really, really good food. And if these things were done like back in the day, what would be so hard if we tailor our budget onto feeding children? Like, it's so easy. It's very cheap. Look at how much these parliamentarians get. Like, they probably get like 50 plus million every month. Each individual, something like 500 and plus people in parliament. Ministers, MP, and all of that. Each individual gets about 50 plus million. And I'm talking allowances, salaries, and all of these things that come with being a member of parliament in Uganda. Now, if all of those things are cut down, let me say, hypothetically speaking, if Bobi Wine was president and they really went down to sort of like go by their manifesto, most of these things can be done. It's not like rocket science. It's easy. So you guys, next month we're going to vote. And the international community is watching. And here is a video to prove it to you that the UN is watching us.
We deplore the intensifying crackdown on the opposition and media in Uganda ahead of next month's general election. It is deeply regrettable that the election campaigns have once again been marked by widespread arbitrary arrests, detentions, and the use of unnecessary or disproportionate force against the opposition, as well as undue restriction of press freedom. We urge the Ugandan authorities to end the pattern of repression, to cease the use of such repressive tactics, and to enable Ugandans to fully and peacefully exercise their right to participate in their country's public affairs on election day and in its aftermath. All individuals arbitrarily deprived of their liberty should be released. The Ugandan authorities must halt all violence against the media and the opposition and act fully in accordance with their obligations under international human rights law.
But if you've been in Uganda over the years, because I personally begin to understand politics from like 2001. That's where I pretty much begin to see the wrath of government and stuff like that. There has never been a peaceful election. Is the voting day going to be peaceful? Probably, because voting days are always peaceful. I've seen that. But it's just like the day prior the voting day. That's like the most crazy we've seen Uganda get to be. A bunch of people die. It's kind of like hell on earth, really. And it's painful. It's painful to see people just like die for no good reason, really. But it is what it is. I just hope by the 15th, nobody really loses their lives and people are peaceful and there is nothing like electoral violence. Thank you for watching and please subscribe to my channel to not miss out most of these videos and see you in the next one. Peace.